initiatives. Now, to present the awards of the oral abstract presentations of best practices in the public health, may I cordially invite the editor of the CCPSL, Dr. Ishanka Talagala.
Ladies and gentlemen, we begin with the second round of award on best practices in public health, which is presented to the oral abstract presentation titled Peer-Driven Health Gains, Encouraging Future Public Health Professionals to Improve Their Habits. Authored by Karuna Nayaka A, Rambukwala C, and Isuruni Y.
Thank you very much, madam. Next, may I cordially invite Professor Dulani Samaranayake to the stage. So, in the absence of Professor Dulani, may I invite Dr. Tushani Dabrera to the stage. First runner-up award on best practices in public health is presented with the oral abstract presentation on enhancing healthcare accessibility through Susatha AI by Maisha M.J., Ahmad S., Zaman N., Khan N., Sarkar F. and Moimut K.A.
Madam. And for the next award, may I cordially invite Dr. Manuja Pera, the Assistant Secretary of the College of the Community Physicians of Sri Lanka. And the award for the best oral abstract presentation on the best practices in public health of the Global Public Health Summit 2025 goes to the abstract title, Closing the Immunity Gap, a strategic outbreak response to measles 2023-2024 by Liana Patiruna A, Thisera H, Dabrera G, and the team.
Thank you very much, sir. Madam, thank you very much, sir. Next to present the award for the poster presentation of best practices in public health, may I cordially invite Dr. Ruan Ferdinando, the Secretary of CCPSL.
Ladies and gentlemen, we begin with the second runner-up award for the best practices in public health for the poster titled Soil-Transmitted Helminthes Prevention and Associated Factors Among Children aged 1 to 5 years in Egudoina Medical Officer of Health Area, Sri Lanka, by Vitanaga SJW, Chandrasena TGAN, Gunawardana CNK, Kalibuvila KC, Vidyaratna NN, Gajanayaka C, Gunaratna GPAC, Sudhar Singha BASP, and Dias BASP.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I would like to call upon once again to the stage the President of the CCPSL, Dr. Kapila Jayaratne, to present the first runner-up award on best practices in public health. It is presented on the poster on integrating health and administrative boundaries, a mapping approach for the public health in Putlam district, Sri Lanka, by Udayakumara IMS, Parandana LA, and Fernando RMSD.
Thank you, sir. And finally, to award the best poster presentation on the best practices, may I cordially call upon stage Professor Vadira Disanaika, the conference co-chair of the Global Public Health Summit 2025. And the award for the best poster presentation on best practices of public health at the Global Public Health Summit 2025 goes to the poster titled Assessing Alcohol Control Policy Stringency and its Impact on Alcohol Consumption in Sri Lanka using the International Alcohol Control Policy Index by the authors of Maladike A.S., Aminde L. and Veeraman L.
Ladies and gentlemen, we extend our heartfelt congratulations to all presenters for sharing your valuable experiences and evidence-based practices. Your contributions reflect the true spirit of public health, grounded in real-world impact and community engagement. We also sincerely appreciate the participation of all presenters in all these categories. Your dedication of improving health outcomes through the practical and proven solutions are truly commendable and deeply inspiring.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we are almost closing the end of the closing ceremony, it is now a time for quite a surprise. So now I would like to call upon Dr. Kapila Jayaratne, the President of the CCPSL, to the stage.
Is again a Best Performance Awards. The first one goes to Professor Upul Senaral for coordinating. So all of these, behind the screen there were many people. The next Best Performance Award goes to Scientific Co-Chair, Dr. Tushani Dabrera. I cordially invite Dr. Vindhya Kumarapelli to So there were two young ladies. Is it young or energetic? You must have heard the big noises and all. The next big noise was from none other than Dr. Ishanka Talagala. I cordially invite Dr. Ruan Ferdinand to do the appreciation. So we appreciate, we recognize all of our colleagues, but there is one person behind the screen who did all the logistics, throughout the, all the last 6-7 months is none other than our Lantra Chuan. Where is Lantra? So, he did a wonderful job behind the screen. So we never appreciate these people. So he was so committed, dedicated, and did the whole job silently. Lantra, over to you. The next person behind the screen was who, you guess? Dr. Chamika Senanayake. I invite Professor Vajira Disanayaka, who introduced Chamika to me, to garland him. So he did a wonderful job, I think, starting from the very initial conception of website onto today's all the president, and he has so many things to do. Thank you very much to all others. I mean, so there were so many people behind the screen. So then, led by these colleagues, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. And after that wonderful surprise, we approach the conclusion of this remarkable gathering. So it's our pleasure to invite Dr. Tushari Dabrera, the conference co-chair, to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the organizing committee.
Thank you. Good evening, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, and dear friends. This is not going to be short. As we bring to a close the Global Public Health Summit 2025 and the 30th Annual Academic Sessions of the College of Community Physicians of Sri Lanka, it is both a pleasure and an honor to offer our heartfelt gratitude to all who contributed to making this event a truly meaningful and a memorable experience. First and foremost, our deepest appreciation goes to Dr. Kapila Jayarathne, President of the College of Community Physicians of Sri Lanka and co-chair of this conference. Sir, your visionary leadership, out of the box thinking, and this is not just because of the bouquet, and the tireless efforts have been the cornerstone of this summit's success. I have to say that. Our sincere thanks also goes to Vidyajyoti Professor Vajira Disanayaka, Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, University of Colombo, and co-chair of the summit. Your continued support, academic leadership, and thoughtful guidance have enriched every aspect of this gathering. A special note of appreciation goes to Professor Upul Senara, Chair Professor, Department of Community Medicine, Faculty of Medicine, University of Colombo, and Scientific Co-Chair of the Summit. Thank you, sir, for your invaluable contribution to shaping the scientific program of GPHS 2025 and for ensuring the academic integrity and relevance of our discussions. We are also truly grateful to the editorial committee and the abstract review committee. Your meticulous work behind the scenes upheld the scientific quality and credibility of this event. To the co-organizing committee and the organizing committee, there were two actually. Thank you for your dedication, professionalism, and seamless coordination, which allowed us all to participate, learn, and network in such well-curated space. We extend our thanks to the editor of the CCPSL, Dr. Ishanka, my fellow partner in crime, and the loud voice partner as well, the council members, and all members of the College of Community Physicians of Sri Lanka for your unwavering support, academic leadership, and dedication to our collective mission. We extend our gratitude to the editorial committee of the Journal of College of Community Physicians of Sri Lanka for their support extended. To our dignitaries, distinguished guests, and all invited speakers, we are honored by your presence and enriched by your insight. To our engaged and enthusiastic participants from Sri Lanka and beyond, your active involvement and vibrant contributions were lifeblood of this summit. To our international and local partners, notably the Ministry of Health, the Faculty of Medicine, University of Colombo, Family Health Bureau, Commonwealth Medical Association, World Health Organization, United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, UNICEF, United Nations Populations Fund, PATH Organization, Asia Pacific Academic Consortium for Public Health, International Stillbirth Alliance, Sri Lankan Convention Bureau, and our sponsors including National Dangerous Drugs Control Board, Family Planning Association, Unilever, Fairmed Foundation, and many others. Thank you for your continued collaboration and shared commitment to strengthening global public health. A heartfelt thank you goes out to our dedicated postgraduate trainees who meticulously coordinated each and every session of the summit. Your commitment, energy, comparing and behind the scenes work ensured the smooth flow of this program and contributed immensely to its success. I would also like to extend our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Chamika Senanayake for his unwavering support throughout the summit. His expertise and dedication ensured the seamless functioning of our virtual platforms, hybrid sessions, and all technical aspects behind the scenes, without which this conference could not have been delivered so smoothly. I would also like to express our sincere appreciation to Mr. Sujeeva and his team from Tamarind Events for their outstanding event coordination and management. A special thank you is also due to the staff of Hilton Residencies, our gracious hosts, for providing an excellent venue and warm his hospitality as well as tasty food throughout this event. Your support has made us participants feel truly welcome and comfortable. A heartfelt thanks to Mr. Lantra again and Mr. Ajit for your support and dependent support. As we conclude, let us carry the knowledge, connections, and inspiration from GPHS 2025 forward into our institutions, communities, and future collaborations. May this summit be a catalyst for lasting partnerships and impactful action in public health, both locally and globally. Thank you once again to each and every one of you. Wishing you all safe travels, good health, and continued success. Thank you. And we pronounce this sessions closed. Thank you.